it's always blame and, quite frankly, I think denial. And I'm super concerned about the direction of the welfare of the children in the state of New Mexico.
It's a concern going beyond state lawmakers. We've confirmed 3 children under CYFD's care have died since April. 2 of them were babies. A 4-month-old in Albuquerque died after taking a nap with its parents, Victor Gonzalez and Gabriela Muniz, admitted drug users. Detectives say the baby was born exposed to meth and fentanyl and went home with its parents under a CYFD safety plan. But during a Legislative Finance Committee meeting Wednesday, State Senator Nicole Tobiasen revealed CYFD did not make contact with that family during the baby's short life.
The grandmother was supposed to be checking on that 4-month-old 3 times a day, which I can't even conceive why that is a safety plan. But if that's a safety plan, is a safety plan actually safe? And who is following up?
CYFD Secretary Teresa Casados says these recent cases have led the department to change safety plan requirements.
Before, it was a plan that allowed for the parents to create a plan that allowed just, we are going to get services, and not necessarily something that was strictly enforceable. So that has already changed.
Another change is to touch points, or when CYFD workers make contact with a family. Now, if they can't contact them, an alert goes out for an investigation. She says touch points weren't documented before.
We can all agree then that that was a failure on the agency's part.
I believe it was a failure on the system that's in place to process. There were 3 agencies that were all involved.
Secretary, here's the way I look at it. I mentor and grow leaders for a living, and there comes a point in a leader's career where they pause and they look themselves in the mirror instead of pointing fingers. And I've heard you point fingers so often, but I've never heard you actually take accountability.
Now to the 10-month-old who died in foster care last week. APD is investigating it as child abuse, but haven't filed any charges. Representative Eleanor Chavez had questions Wednesday.
For visits made to that baby, to that foster home.
At this point, I believe the answer is yes, but again, we're investigating that case as well.
Madam Chair Secretary, I believe the answer is no. That baby was not visited on a regular basis. I think that CYFD is in a crisis. Crisis has gotten worse. We can't keep doing this. We cannot keep doing this. And you are responsible.